What's going on, family? Coach Craft's coming at you. I just wanted to touch base with everyone today. I'm going to be doing a few more shows from this location in my office. So just kind of want to give you all a heads up, and it's my office at home as well. But you know, we had a really cool talk. We had a really cool talk last week. That's funny. That's me right there. Okay, we had a really cool talk last week. I know I put that up there just in case anybody wants to text, but how do you get engaged? How do you engage with your people? If you're a leader, if you're a coach, if you're a business owner, if you're in any leadership position, middle management, upper management, lower management, you have anybody that's below you that you're really focusing on, how do we keep them engaged? That's something really big, because disengagement is something that's really happening, and disengagement's happening all over the world right now in every facet. Everybody's disengaging because they want to do their own thing. How do we get them to engage? And I really want to talk to you about some of these on how we can keep people engaged. And so we got this from one of my coaches, Coach Tom McCarthy. He used to help Tony Robbins with his companies. And so this is really cool. If y'all want, even take a screenshot of this. Top reasons for disengagement. You know, we need to look at those. It's like, yeah, we want everybody involved. We want everybody to buy in. But how do we keep them engaged and not disengaged? There's a lot of things that are very disengaging there, Ryan. So I'm glad you're engaged to tell me that you're disengaged. I love Ryan. He's always got something to say. That's great. So step one, I don't know what you expect from me, right? We gotta lay the plans out for what people really want. We got to lay everything out. I need to tell them what they need to do. So as your leader, you need to tell people what to do. And then number two, you don't praise or encourage me. How do we give praise? How do we encourage people? Even if they haven't done something massively good, how do we still praise and encourage them? Just saying, you know what, you're getting better. Your time's going to come. You're getting better. I don't feel like you care about me. This is something really big that I've learned from a lot of my mentors in seeing where they're at with how do you keep somebody, how do you tell somebody that you care about them instead of just firing them right off the bat, right? I've had so many times that my staff has come to me and just, you know, something's not right or something, and you just see an odd lash out. So instead of me getting upset, instead of me getting pissed off, instead of any leader getting upset, a lot of times I bring the staff into my office and I go, what's going on? Are you okay? How's everything at home? Because I want to let them know that I care about them. That's something really big that leaders don't do. It's just, you're here, you got to work, get to work. No, I want to know what's going on, because I want them to work because they want to work, not because they have to. Your customers, your clients will be able to see if you have staff there that is there because they have to be there, not because they want to be there. So we need to make sure that we care for our people. Number four, I don't feel like I'm growing with you. This is one that I have to focus on a lot. Right off the bat, I feel like I'm not growing with you. We have to let people know that yes, you are growing. Even though you're not getting the sales that we need, even though you're not getting the clientele that we need, you're still growing. Every day that you show up, you're growing. So always let people know that no matter what, they're growing. I'm one that I'm like, okay, that's fine. If you can't do it, I'm still gonna go do it. And so I've had to learn to say, no, here, I'm gonna go do it, but here's how I want you to go with me. Here's how I want you to grow with me. And so you bring people along with you. Number five, you never ask for my opinion. This is another one that I've had to focus on. I want to ask people's opinion. What is it they're doing? What is it they want to be doing? So we can have people really following along with us and buying in. I want to know what their opinions are, just so that way they feel heard. Because don't some people go to a job, They work with people they don't like. They have a boss that they don't like. They sit in traffic to get to that job that they don't like. They get a paycheck that they don't like. They take that paycheck to a bank that they don't like, to a baker that they don't like, and they're going, you know what? This isn't any fun. You know, I need to change something. I want y'all to hear my opinions. We want to hear people's opinions. Let them talk about their opinions. And then lastly, my role doesn't feel important. If you're a part of any team, your role is extremely important. It's up to us as leaders to let them know, hey, your job, your role here is extremely important. We need you to do more so that way we can all do more together. Because if you don't do it, And you can look at this from a traditional sense, a traditional business sense, and going, you know what, because if you don't do the job, I got to go hire somebody else, I got to go train somebody else for another 30, 60, 90 days, however long it takes to get into that new role. And so that puts a lot of stress and strain on the business owners, the managers, on having to do everything. So what can we do to help and let people know that their role here is important and that we need them? And so we buy in. This is an entire buy-in. So I'm going to go through all 6 of these, because if you look at it, you can have all 6 together and you're going to do even more. So I need to tell people what I expect for them to do, right? And I could say, okay, I need you to clean this window. Or I could say, you know what? I could praise and encourage them first and say, you know what? You're so good. You know what? These windows are so dirty. I know you have time. And just, I want to thank you for always doing the little things. And so if we could just get these windows cleaned off, oh my God, that would make this whole set look so much better. Do you think you can do that? You see what I did there? I praised them before I gave them the objective. Okay? Now we're going to go one even further. I don't feel like you care about me. Hey, you know what? I just want to let you know that I truly do care about everything that's going on with you. And I know life might not be the best right now, especially if something's going on with them. But you know what? We care about you. We want you here. Is there anything that we can help you with? No? Okay, you're good? Okay, now I need you, because I know that you have time right now. I'm going to praise you for washing these windows. And I just need you to go from all the way floor to ceiling. You good with that? Right? So now we said we've cared about them. Now we've given them praise and encouragement. Now we've told them what to do. One even further. I don't feel like I'm growing with you. Again, you're growing. Everybody is growing. As long as you show up, you're growing. You grew because you were there on time. You grew because you were there to learn. Even if you did or did not do your job, let people know that they're growing with you. And as you're growing with us, we need you to do the little things. This is what I call being a rookie in the NFL, right? Washing the windows. Hey, rookie in the NFL, you're going to carry my pads to the locker room. That's a typical rookie thing. You know what? I'm not going to carry my pads after practice. You get my sweaty pads, my helmet, take that to the locker room, right? You get them to do that. And that's a way that you say, you know what? You're growing with us, but you're not us just yet, and that's the NFL. But in traditional business, everybody's always growing. Let them show up with you. These are some big things. Remember, we want to keep people engaged. Then their opinion. Hey, what's your opinion of these windows right here? You know, because everything that you do say, it matters what you say. And I just want to tell you that I think you're so good at being able to clean this. Again, this is just a simple cleaning the windows example. And then here's what I want you to do, clean from floor to ceiling. So we've done that the whole time. And then your role is important, because we can't have the set looking terrible. We need the windows looking good. You know, what do you think we could use? Do you think we should use Windex or Fabuloso, right? Ask them their opinions on everything. They're still growing because they're learning all the tricks of the trade. You know, I've brought in medical assistants, I've brought in estheticians, I've brought in nurses, I've brought in nurse practitioners, I've brought in doctors. And it's funny because everybody comes in a different realm. Some people are hungry, some people are ready to learn. And some people go, no, I'm only gonna do this job. They're both right. There's no right or wrong way. But with the hungry ones, we can work a little harder. We can work a little more stern. We can work a little deeper because they're hungry. So they want to learn. Somebody who's come in that's a doctor, that's a nurse practitioner, they go, no, I'm just going to do my job, right? I don't want to be an employee. I'm here to do my specific job. And that's beautiful. I want them to do their job at the very best. I don't want to pay a medical director to do something like cleaning the windows. No, that's going to be somebody that's newer, that's on the up and coming. And so understand the positions for everybody, because it's not just about, oh, everybody's got to do this. Now, everybody might have a little bit to do, but this is how we keep people engaged. So just think about that. If you can walk away with one of these that somebody can feel engaged, mine was, I don't feel like I'm growing with you. I want people to know that, yes, they're growing with me, and yes, their role is extremely important. And I don't put enough emphasis on that. Because I want to say, yes, you're growing with me because your role is important. So let me ask you your opinion. What is it you could do better? What is it I could do better as a leader? Because I really do care about your thought process. I care about you growing up in this realm to be better. And I want to praise you. I want to encourage you because you're doing so good. You've been so good. That's why we hired you in the first place. That's why I asked you to be a business partner of mine in the first place. And here's what I expect for you to do on an hourly basis, on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, whatever that might look like. Here's the job description that I want you to do. So you see how I brought all 6 of those into play? They all work together. And when you can work all 6 of them together, you're going to have engagement through your partners. You can have engagement through your employees, through your staff, however it is that you work. Find how to get people engaged, and your business will be 10 times more successful. Allow people to get engaged with you. Guys, Coach Crafts coming at you. I just wanted to drop this knowledge bomb of how to keep your partners, your business, your people engaged. Let's keep them engaged for your success of the company that you have. Again, Coach Crafts coming at you. As always, get your mind right, because it starts here. Every game, every business is won here before it's won in real life. You always see things twice. Once you visualize it, twice is when it's done. And I'm going to tell you this last story. Is Walt Disney. When they were opening up the second one, I think it was Disney World, if I'm not mistaken, or Disneyland, one or the other, California or Florida. When they were opening up the second one, there was a reporter that went to Walt Disney's wife, because he had just passed. And they were doing a ribbon cutting, and she goes, "Man, don't you think it would be awesome if Walt Disney was here today?" And Mrs. Disney says, "He's already been here." Because if it wasn't for his vision and his mindset and his thought process, none of us would be here. So things are always developed twice. Just remember that. What can we do to start mentally? That's why my motto is always get your mind right. The mind will always win before the action is followed. You win before the action happens. So as always, Coach Kraft saying, get your mind right, and let's go have some fun out there.